much for this opportunity. Yeah, and I know some of the distributors have invited guests, and some of the guests may not come, and some come. So this is part and nature of our business. As Paula said, my name is Pascal Oloo. I am trained as a civil engineer, originally from Kenya. I've been living in South Africa for the last 26 years. And the reason why we have this session this evening is to share with you a business idea. I think it's the best business model that I've seen in the last 25 years, and from the literature I've read, it's one of the finest business models in the world. So if you're a guest, just pay attention to what we are going to discuss today. If you give me a minute, I want to make it a slideshow. Just one moment. Okay, so the business we're going to discuss today is a business that helps you to achieve a number of things in your life. I know most of us are looking for things in life. We're looking for happiness, we're looking for good health, we're looking for good relationships within our families, with our neighbors. But you see, everything else has to start with you. And our mission is very simple: to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And if it starts with you, it means you must make a decision to do something about it, something about your health, something about being happy. And being happy means that you've got good relationships, that you've got sufficient income to do what you choose to do. The other day I was reading a book and describing what wealth is. Wealth is the capacity to get what you want without violating the rights of your neighbor. And I think this business gives us that opportunity to do so. So that's myself and my wife. That photo was taken about 8 or 9 years ago. Betty and I came to South Africa for a very simple reason: to have a better life for ourselves and for our children. When you came to South Africa, we had 3 children, and God bless us with another one. We have 4 sons, and now a daughter-in-law. And we started the business for a very simple reason: to make an extra $200 a month, because my salary could not keep up with the cost of living and also with the needs of the family. So when we started, I remember our first income from the business was about $3. And that really excited me, because it proved that the system worked the way we were being taught in the meeting. After 7 months, our income reached $1,000. And then I decided to really pay attention to the business. I read a lot of books, I read a lot of literature about the products, about the marketing system. And eventually I decided this was going to be my career. If you're a guest, I'm not sure the reason why you came to this presentation. You must have a reason to come in to see and listen to what we're talking about. So I'll spend the next 20 minutes explaining what our business is all about. Now, wherever you are, there are essentially 4 ways that you use to earn an income. The first of them is called a job. That is, you work for somebody, and at the end of the month, they pay you a salary. Now, a job is good because it enables you to put food on the table, but it's got its own drawbacks, because at the moment, the way the world is going with technology, no job is secure, because your employer can come and tell you, my friend, we don't have any more work for you, we don't need your services. And because of technology, companies have realized that they can produce more goods or more services, but with less people because of technology. But the other challenge with jobs is that there's a lot of internal politics. And sometimes for people to get ahead in jobs, they have to get involved in really dirty politics. The second way that people use to generate income is called self-employment. Self-employment is when you start a business to offer a product or a service, and you borrow either your life savings or you borrow capital to start a business. The challenge with self-employment is that when you're not there yourself physically, income does not come in. Supposing you want to take holidays, supposing you have got family issues you want to attend to, or you're tired, no money comes in. In fact, there's a very simple test if you want to know whether you own a business or the business owns you. If you cannot get away from that business for 2 or 3 months, you don't own the business owns you. You will only know that you own a business if you're able to go away from it for a considerable amount of time and the business doesn't collapse. Then you own the business. The third way that people use to generate income is called big business. These are enterprises where people invest huge capital, they employ a lot of people, and with a lot of employees comes a lot of labor issues. An example is the ShopRite Checkers retail stores, the Naivas in Kenya, Safaricom, MTN, Vodacom. Those are very, very large businesses that invest huge capital in order to grow their businesses. Unfortunately, this form of income generation is not available to the ordinary person in the street. The fourth element, the fourth way to generate income is called investment. That is when you have extra cash over and above what your daily needs are, and you want to invest in a venture that gives you a return on your capital or a return of investment. But two things are required of you. That is the knowledge and the skill of investment. What most people do is they get somebody who is an expert at investing, then they put their money in the hands of somebody else to invest in their business. The question is there an ideal business? Is there a criteria you can use to determine that this is an ideal business? I think there are, and it has the following elements. Number one, you need very low capital to start this kind of enterprise or business. In our business or in our company, you need between $60 and $100 to start a global business. The second criteria for an ideal business is you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. Why is that? Because that's where money is. We generate money when we distribute goods and services to the public, and that leads me to criteria number 3 is you need to have a global reach. Global reach simply means that you have access to a lot of people worldwide. Our company does business in 50 countries around the globe. In Africa alone, we do business in 14 countries, which cover a population of 450 million people. The fourth element about an ideal business is called leverage. Leverage simply means you learn a way to multiply your time and your effort in order to increase your income earning ability. You see, you and I have only to have 24 hours a day, nothing more, nothing less. So our income depends on how well you use these 24 hours. An example of leverage is, for example, the banks. The reason why banks open branches is so that they can leverage their services. That is, they're able to reach more people if they open more branches. The fifth element about an ideal business is you need a consumable, high-quality product because it has a repeat sale. You see, hair shampoo, hair conditioner, soap, they're not very romantic products, but they're good businesses because every single person uses soap every day, and two, when it is finished, they buy some more. The other element about an ideal business is you need a business system. What is that? A business system are tools, procedures, equipment that you can use to build your business so that you as the owner of the business does not have to be present at the premise where your business is being conducted. That is what we mean by a business system. And it replaces the owner of the business so that you don't have to be there. And the last criteria is timing. Timing is very important because if the timing of your business is incorrect or is wrong, your business may not get traction, you may not capture any market size that would make your business viable. Those are some of the elements of an ideal business. Now, what is this business we're talking about? The business we're talking about is called network marketing or network distribution. What is it? In simple terms, it is a system of distribution of goods and services to the public from companies. In traditional business, between a manufacturer and a consumer, you have several middlemen. You have retailers, wholesalers, advertising, transport, people who keep adding to the cost of the product, and who pays for it? The consumer. So what we do in our business is we cut out the middleman between the manufacturer and the consumer, And in between there is a distributor like myself. So the money the company would have spent to pay advertising companies is what is paid to distributors like myself or my colleagues. So what do we do in network marketing? We cut out the middleman. We don't have advertising, which sometimes the budget can go as high as 35 to 50%, maybe 25 to 30%. I'm not sure of the exact number because it varies. It varies with the product or the type of industry you're in. We don't have wholesalers or retailers. The products are explained directly to the customers through distributors. And that means the customer gets first-hand information about the product they are buying. We are only paid when a customer successfully buys a product from the company. But the good thing about this is this. You remember I said that you need to have very high quality products if you're starting this kind of business. So the company has done research to develop the products on your behalf, but you're not in the business for you by yourself. You have an infrastructure in 50 different countries that the company helps you, and they have built that infrastructure specifically to help you grow your business so that you don't have the headache of building the infrastructure, manufacturing the products, researching the products, getting licenses to do business in different countries. That has already been done for you. Your job is to market the products. There are no qualifications required in this business except three things. One, you need to have a burning desire to succeed. Number two, you need to be teachable. And number three, you need to work hard. If you've got these three things going for you, you're going to build a very successful business. Now, and this idea started from the mind of a young man called Jerry Brasfield in 1958. And the reason he started the business is because as a teenager, he had very serious asthma, and his mother gave him natural remedies that made his life better. So he decided, I might as well share this business idea about nutrition with the rest of the world. That is in a small town in California called Porterville. The business now operates in 50 countries. But why has Neolife lasted for all these years since 1958? It has lasted because we believe in the 5 basic principles to guide our business. The first one is called absolute honesty and integrity. We believe we need to tell our customers, our distributors, and the public the truth about our products and the truth and reality about how to build this business. The second thing is the most important resource we have in our business is people, because if you don't have people, we don't have anything. The third element is products that work. You see, Neolife invests a lot of time, a lot of money, and they've put together the best scientific minds in the world in different fields to design and build first-class products. The fourth element is opportunity, equal opportunity for everybody. In this business, we don't care whether you're young or old, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're 18 or 81. Everybody who starts the business starts at exactly the same level. And whoever works the hardest is the one who earns the most. And then the last one is we have a long-range vision. Why is that important? Because if you want a long-term business, you need to have a long-term view. We stay in our business is a 2 to 5 year plan. We believe that if you apply what you learn from your upline leaders in the business, within a 2 to 5 year period, you'll be financially independent. Now, this company started in 1958 in the USA. In South Africa, it came in 1971. Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, 1996 to 97. And today, as if you're a guest, this business has come to your doorstep. Now, why do people start this business? People start this business for very many different reasons. Some start the business because they want a better life for their children. Some start the business because they want to buy dream homes or build good houses. Some people start the business because they want to buy better cars or drive better cars. Some people start the business because they want to have dream holiday homes. Some people start the business because they want to make money. Some people start the business because they want to be physically fit and healthy. So people start the business for so many different reasons. If you're a guest, you need to find out, why would you want to start this business? Okay. Now, if you start the business, you're going to to partner with a company which is more than 60 years old, operating in over 50 countries around the world, has a group of scientists whose job is to develop high quality products, and you have 4 ranges of products in our business. Which are these ranges of products? The first one is a golden home care range. These are products for making your house look clean, products for the tiles, the carpets, the kitchen, the bathroom, the oven, anything that you need to clean your home, we have in our range. The second range is the personal care range, things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion, things that make your personal hygiene much better. The third is the nutrients organics. These are products for your skin. And the last is a nutritional range. This is the highest selling range of our business. Now, there are some illnesses around the world that can be avoided if we take good care of our health. Those are called lifestyle-related illnesses. They can be avoided if we have good nutrition. Now, how does this business work? This business works when we engage in what we call the 3 daily success habits. And the first one is using the products. We use the products ourselves because, and in any case, if you're a guest, whether you join this business or not, you are still going to buy soap at the end of this month. Whether you join the business or not, you are still going to buy skincare products or something to make your life neat, or to clean your bathroom, your toilet, your kitchen. So the first thing we do in our business is we use the products. First, because we are supporting our own business, and second, we want to recommend products to people that we ourselves believe in. Now, because Neolife operates in over 50 countries, the company devised what we call a point value system. Each product has a point value attached to it. Let's say you use 100 PV or 100 point value worth of products. The second thing we do in our business is we share the business opportunity. What does that mean? That we introduce other people to become distributors or promoters of the products like ourselves. Let me say you introduce 6 people who use 100 points each, plus yourself as 7 people, you'll have generated a business volume of 700 PV or 700 point value. If you do that, you become a manager and your income is about $45 a month. The next thing is you teach the people you've introduced to the business to duplicate or to copy what you do. They also introduce others who introduce others. Let's say in this example, the person in the top right corner builds a unit of 700 PV, plus the other 6 gives you 1,300 PV. You become a senior manager. Your income is about $90 a month. The next thing we do is we train the people we brought into our business to do what we do. That is, they also build their own network of people who use the products and retail to their friends and relatives. If you do that, all these 6 people build 700 PV units. Those are 6 times 700 is 4,200 PV, plus the 100 PV that you do gives you 4,300. You become a director in the business. And your income is about between $580 and $700. But you see, not everybody who looks at this idea is going to join the business. From the people who don't join the business, they become customers. And from your customers, you make a retail profit of 20%. Why? Because these people cannot buy products from the company as they're not registered. So that's the way you build your business. It's a simple idea, but it's an extremely powerful business model. The third thing we do in our business is called personal development. Personal development means that you take time to learn how to build a business. You take time how to learn what the products do. You become a better person in terms of being a business leader, in terms of being a distributor or promoter of the products. Through training, support, and personal development. Personal development is reading books, attending seminars, attending conferences, so that you can learn more about how to build a business that sometimes goes across borders. Now, some people are not satisfied with just $580 or $700. If you want to earn more money in our business, then you need to help other people become successful like yourself. If you help one person become a director, your income goes to about $1,000 a month. If you help 3 people reach director level, your income goes to about $2,000 a month. If you help 6 people become directors, you get to become a president's team member. Your income goes way beyond the $5,000 a month. So the success of this business depends on how willing you are to help the people in your team to become successful. So I would like to hand over back to Paul to invite our guests to share with us her experience in the business. Paul? Hi, Paul, can you hear me? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but I think our guest I can see is ready to share her experience with us. I can see Miriam is ready. I don't know whether Miriam, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I have.
Fantastic. I have known Miriam for very many years, but she looks as young as she was those many years ago that we met. So Miriam, please share with us your experience, because every time I listen to your testimony, I want to start the business again.
Pascal, I'm so privileged to be here. I've been one of the consistent attendants of these meetings, and I've really been selling them because I really enjoy listening to you and Betty. So for those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Miriam Kanakulya. I'm married to Sam Kanakulya, and we have children, and we have been blessed with several grandchildren. We really thank God for that. We both trained as agriculturists, and I ended up working in the church, and Sam ended up working in the bank. That's amazing. You do the same course, but then you end up in different places. Now, I started working way back in 1983. I got a job as an agriculture officer, but I never went to work up country because there was war during that time, which did not enable me to go. And I
Sorry, Miriam, we are losing you.
of Uganda with a very small use. So that's how the money. I got married to Sam. The wars were over because I thought so, earning a salary. I sat down and said, we need to order to earn extra income. Oh, hello.
Now we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I think the network is on and off this evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started by rearing some chicken, and at that time we had to take a loan, and we bought 600 birds, and out of the 600, after 1 month, we lost 350. After that, we said, no, we have made losses, but we cannot go on like that. But we needed money, so we said, why don't we go into farming? We had land in the village. We put up a banana plantation, But we spent so much money paying workers. And at the end of the day, when it came to marketing, we were offered half the amount of money which we expected. So we made losses. We said we need money. We bought matatus. Now, if you know about matatus, you make more money for the drivers and the turn boys, and you end up always buying tires, they always metropolis. That didn't work. We went ahead and bought fuel tankers. We thought the bigger the business, the more money. Did we know that we were getting more into trouble? I remember I even opened up a gift shop on one of the main streets, Kampala Road, so that did not work out. As asthma. I was born when I was asthmatic. My mom had a lot of trouble with me. And when I came to learn about this opportunity, they talked about the founder, Jerry, that he had a similar problem. So I listened carefully. I started using the product. I used Triaden, I used omega-3. And after a year, I just remembered that I was asthmatic. And I said, wait a minute, I haven't got an asthma attack for the last 1 year. And up to now, asthma is history for me. And I thank God for these products. In 1996, my husband went to South Africa to visit his friend. He was a best man to that gentleman. He's a medical doctor. And he drove him straight to a place called Mtata, where they held a meeting in one of the homes of a Ugandan called Professor Alex Nganwa Baguma. He sat on the carpet because all the seats were full, and he listened to the presentation. The little pocket money he had gone with, he bought all the products he could get hold of. At that time, the business was not yet in Uganda. So when he came home, the suitcase was full of medicines. And my children were not happy at all. They said Dad went to South Africa, and instead of bringing us chocolates, clothes, shoes, he brought medicines, and he's drawing circles everywhere. Now I said, okay, he's going to explain. And he told me, I found an opportunity which is going to take us out of poverty. And then I told him, but look here, what haven't we tried? We've tried chicken, we've tried everything, but they haven't worked. What more do you have to tell me? He said, now on Sunday, there is a group, some visitors coming in from South Africa, and they're going to show us this opportunity. Now, I remember when I went there, I met so many people I knew, former classmates, friends. I asked them, what are you doing here? They told me, you just sit and listen. So I sat at the back, and the only language I understood was when they started reading out money. They started giving out money, and I felt so bad because I thought I needed that money better than the people who were getting it. So I remember I never asked any stupid questions. I said, what must I do to get that money? And they told me, invite people and train them. And that's exactly what I did. You can imagine somebody who knows nothing inviting people. I invited them home for a cup of tea, and I didn't know what to tell them. I remember that I had seen somebody at the training who was my friend. And this was a lady who had been in the business for so long. And by long, I mean she had been there for 2 weeks. So this is the expert I invited to train my people. She came and trained them, drew the circles, everybody was excited, and told them, come again on Sunday. And they came again, they invited, and that's how the business started growing. All this I'm telling you was when the business was not yet registered in the country. I remember we used to ferry in products from South Africa. They would take a week, a month actually, to reach the country. People would wait for their orders. I was so excited, you cannot believe it. I started training people. if I tell you, it was so, I remember one of our directors by October, we are going to invite you for a bigger meeting in Johannesburg. This excited me so much because I had not been to South Africa because of apartheid. And Johannesburg had been opened. We were being told good things about South Africa. It's like Europe, what? So I said, I must go. We joined in June 96. By October, we were directors. And we were on the plane together with my husband to Johannesburg, where we attended a big meeting which had over 7,000 people. To me, that was amazing. I had never seen such a thing. I did not know such a thing existed in this world. And people came on the stage, the brand new diamond directors, they told their stories, and I left Johannesburg saying, this is the business I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And that's why I'm there today. 1997, January, we became World Team members. We became Sapphire directors, and we were invited to California in July to attend the World Team Convention. And I remember we stayed in the Hyatt Hotel. We went and visited the factory where they make NutriShake. I said, this is a wonderful business. I had never traveled together with my husband so far. This was the first time. I was traveling because of work. He was traveling because of work, but never together. Moreover, for holiday. That was amazing. In 2005, we sponsored young people. I think Uganda is one of the few countries that sponsored young people in this business. And many people did not believe in them. These were students, S6 vacists, who had a very big passion. They really wanted to work. And so we gave them the opportunity. They said, we want to try this. We said, you go ahead. They made so many mistakes, but they were learning. And today I'm so glad to see that these are very successful young people. Many of them have graduated and they have not looked for jobs, and they're doing this business for life. And in 2009, we became President's Team members. I remember that is the time, we really felt that things were changing. And at that time, I remember at my place of work in the church, I had been promoted. I was heading the health department, and I could not go higher because I was not a reverend to become a bishop. I had reached the highest. And I remember my salary was half the amount of money I was receiving from my part-time job. So I made a very sharp decision to quit my job. I wrote a letter to the provincial secretary and I told him I want to retire before my retirement age. And I remember the Archbishop gave me a long service award because I worked for the church for 26 years. And when we started the business full time, when I did it full time, that's when things changed. With the money kept on growing, the freedom, the time, I could not believe it. And this is the time we could travel without me asking for permission from my place of work. They would sometimes tell me there's a board meeting, you don't have to go. This time I was free to travel wherever I wanted, when I wanted. And in 2012, we had a chance to go and stay with the founder of this company, Jerry Brasfield, and his daughter on their boat, the Silverado. This was in Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. Let me tell you, friends, if you get a chance to hang around with successful people, take it seriously. We sat with Jerry Brasfield for 4 days. We wrote notes. He told us all about the way he made his money. We learned so many things from this rich man. And today we are what we are because of some of the sharings we had with him. Now, the benefits in this business are too many. For me, what I have benefited mainly is the knowledge. I had done a diploma in nutrition in Netherlands in 1989. But when I came to this business, I discovered that this is applied nutrition. The other one was more academic, but this one was practical. And so I enjoyed training. I enjoyed listening to people talking about the products. I enjoyed sharing. And of course, when I talked, people would ask me, are you a doctor? Are you a teacher? I said, no. It's because I was enjoying what I was doing. So the knowledge I have got from this business, it has really helped me to improve my health, because I believe now I am retired, and I think I don't look like I'm retired. I can get a job anywhere, but I don't want to. The health of myself and my family, we are doing well. There are so many people who have come to us whom we have helped, and many have been recommended to us because of the products which we have. Then the third thing, the income. Now, friends, if you want to make money, this is the place to be. This is a place where you work hard in the beginning and earn little. And then when you spend more time helping other people to start earning, then you start earning more people as you get more relaxed, because everybody now takes up responsibility of their own business. But then the company pays you for having helped them up to that level. And these are the benefits we are enjoying today, because every year we have been traveling. We have been traveling for the World Team Conventions, for the President's Team, Dream Team, Diamond Lifestyle events, for the East Africa Conventions. I cannot believe what we have gone through. And I'm sure that many people out there would like to lead such a life. Pascal talked about personal development. I really did not understand that thing when I started, but I realized it with time, that when the books you read, instead of reading newspapers, which are always having negative information, you read books which are going to build you, Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, such books, and then listen to CDs. I remember Charlie Bolton, our leader, used to send us all those CDs. We listened to them, and they really helped us to grow into a better person. And I would like to advise the people who are on this call tonight. One of the things which is important in our business is that you must have a dream of what you want to be, a dream of where you want to go, a dream of what you want to have. It may not be so big. You may start with a short-term dreams, something like paying off your loans. That is a dream. I remember when I went to South Africa, I had people who were talking about, I used to have a lot of debts and now I'm debt-free. And really that hit me. I said, I also want to be debt-free. So if you have a dream, that dream is what is going to drive. You must have commitment. This is a business. You must be committed to it. You cannot just do it and say tomorrow you forget about it and then the other day you remember. No, it's a business. I've seen women working in the market. They wake up very early to go. They are committed. So you need to commit to this business. You need to be consistent in the trainings. You need to be consistent contacting your people. You need to follow up. You need to use the products. That one, if you don't do it, you can't succeed. Then consistency, as I say, don't do it today and then tomorrow you relax. It will not work that way. You must be consistent in whatever you do. Then the other thing is about our business. You must love people. You must love people and you must be willing to help them to succeed. The more people you help to succeed, the more success is going to come to you. And never prejudge. Don't say this one is too rich or this one is too poor to do the business. Don't talk about any, because you never know who is going to do it the way you want. And then the other thing is, you must run away from negative people. Most people have family members who really, discourage them from this opportunity. So please de-associate yourself with negative people because they are going to discourage you. And when you ask them, where can I get money from? They will never tell you where to go. They don't have an option for you, but they will discourage you. And so one thing you have to know again is that this is not a get rich quick business. It is not a business which you put in money today and tomorrow you get rich. You really have to work at it. And working means talking to people, help them, develop them. It is going to help you to build a solid business. Take time to build it. You are building people, and these people are the ones who are going to be doing the business for the rest of their lives. So as they helped us to build us, it is our responsibility to help others to build them. And that is how your business is going to be solid. Then last but not least, you must know that this is a generational business. What do I mean by a generational business? This is a business which can be handed over from you to your children, to your great-grandchildren. You know, it is carried on and on. Most of you who are employed, when you're in a job, if maybe you pass on, they're not going to give that job to your child. They're going to advertise it and then give it to somebody else. I think I remember I heard that about the Safaricom boss in Kenya. Within a short time, they had already replaced him with another person. But in this business, it will be handed over to your children and they will carry it on. We are so blessed that our children are all doing this business. One of our daughters is a president's team member and the others are directors. So please encourage them. At least let them know what you are doing, because they are the ones who are going to run with it. If they can't do it, make sure you get the grandchildren. At least you will get some who are going to be, you know, running the business together with you. So ladies and gentlemen, this evening, that is all I have to tell you. I have enjoyed doing this business. We have really traveled the world, and I look forward to traveling even more. I look forward to meeting all of you. Pascal and Betty, when we come to South Africa, we must link up with you, because that is what it means. We have an international family. We always meet together, and that is what this business is for. So thank you very much, and may God bless you as you start this multi-million business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miriam. I really appreciate your testimony. Our home is welcome to you. Make sure that when you come in to visit us, you carry some matoke.
Yes, we will.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I cannot express what the business has done better than what Miriam has shared. You see, if you're a guest, pay very close attention to what has been said today and make a decision. The other thing about our business is this. Because of technology, the company has made our business very, very efficient. For example, you can conduct your business right from your home without actually leaving it, as long as you have internet connectivity. You can order products online. If you want to start building a team, you can register new distributors online. The moment you register as a distributor or a promoter, you have your own back office where you can monitor and manage your business. Training is done locally and internationally. In fact, when I was looking at the screen, I saw some of our colleagues from Nigeria. I've seen people from Sweden, people from Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, people from South Africa, people from very many different regions in the world. Delivery of products, the company contracts different courier companies to deliver products to our customers. Payment is done online or by mobile transfer, that is payment for products. Payment of bonuses and commissions to distributors is done by EFT or mobile money. So the company has made the business very, very efficient to help distributors grow the business. I think Miriam was talking about traveling. In 2019, in October, we were privileged to attend for 4 days a leadership training at the Santon Sun Hotel, where we met distributors from around the African continent. In 2017, distributors went to Abu Dhabi to share success and see different parts of the world. And those are some of the leaders who attended the meeting at the Santon Sun Hotel in Johannesburg in 2019. So if you're a distributor, if you're a guest, this also will happen to you, but it will happen if you make a decision to start. How do you get started? The first thing you need to do, get back to the person who invited you. They'll give you an application form to fill. You pay your registration amount. In South Africa, is between 690 and 2,700. I think by the 18th of October, the prices in South Africa will go up by about 4%. In Kenya, the kit is 7,360 or 8,970. In Nigeria, the kit is this registration kit is 18,400 naira or 23,650. In Tanzania, it's 140,500 or 170,700 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda, it's 2,900 or 242,500 Uganda shillings. In the USA, it's 99 US dollars. In Sweden, the premium kit is 1,025 Swedish krona. In Italy, it's 64 euros. In Ghana, is between 240 and 384 Ghanaian cedis. That is what it takes for you to start a global business. Now, remember that nothing will happen until you make a decision. And the first step to success is making a decision. And once you decide to start, you pay your registration amount. The following 4 are going to be very important for your long-term success. Number 1, you need to know what you want. I think Miriam said it very well. You need to have a dream. A dream is something you want to achieve that you don't have at the moment. So you need to have a dream, know exactly what you want to do. The second is find out what you need to do to become successful. In other words, you need to be teachable. You need to be able to learn new things about the products, about the business, about yourself, how to become a leader, different issues. The third element is you need to work hard. Working hard does not mean working long hours. It means using the time well, because everybody has 24 hours a day. The difference between success and failure is just how do you use those 24 hours. So you need discipline, you need guts, and you need persistence. The fourth element is you need faith in yourself, you need faith in your sponsor, that is the person who invited you, and you need faith in the company Neolife. I read somewhere that it is a tremendous gift for somebody else to believe in you before you believe in yourself. So have faith, believe in the person who invited you to get started, and if you do the following things, nothing will stop you from becoming successful. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing this evening with us. If you're a guest, go back to the person who invited you. They will guide you on how to get started. So Paul, back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Pascal and Miriam, for being our speakers for today. I don't think I have anything much to add. As Pascal said, listening to the testimony of Miriam clearly, it tells you the power of this opportunity, and everybody who's on the call today. If you are a guest, it's up to you now to be able to take up the challenge, join the business, and the person who brought you to this call, they'll be very much happy to be able to show you everything how this business is done. So you don't need to worry about that. That part is taken care of. So you just need to just speak to them, as Pascal has said, and they'll be able to share with you how you can be able to join this business from the country where you are logging in from. So I just want to thank our speakers today for doing such a tremendous job and sharing this opportunity with us in a very powerful way. So from Pascal and Miriam and myself, we just want to say thank you so much for coming to the call. Good night and God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Pascal. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.